Set. Set up. Flare. Flare. Go. Green 25. Ready.
Nothing here! Nothing here!
Lasso. Ready. Spider. Set.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
Jackrabbit. Ready, go. Igloo. Igloo. Huh? Cricket. Ready. Set. Ready, set. 29 Philly. Ready.
That's just the start, baby!
42 Spider. Huh? Here we go. Set. Down. Huh? Easy. Set up. Slab. Go.
Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll throw it on 1st down. got the back over the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Pennington. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, gave the defender the business. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense.
On the double.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Leaves it with the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The give to the back. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Pennington. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to...
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Makes the grab, and he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Got it.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal.
And glue. Razor. Hold.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Ready.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll give it to the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground, he's got it again. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
29 Philly. 2-9 Freedom.
They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13.
And it's really nice whether it's
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
42 Spider. 4-2.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Power football with the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost...
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They want that clock to run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Leaves it with the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Easy. Ready. Get set. Get set. Ready, ready. Hound 55 weak. Set. Moose. Set. Hut. Ready, go. Easy. Hut. Green 25. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, set. Let's go. Ready.
Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Got the quick completion.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like,
they have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
these guys are called...
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quickly complete. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Montgomery.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
They'll keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
To the air, it's Pennington. Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it. Speeding down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find his...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Pennington. Complete downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fast motion from the offense. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Okay, break. Jackrabbit.
The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody...
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
In blue. In blue.
From the gun, the running back has it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
On the set.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Steamrolls his way ahead. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
691, gain score.
Here's the handoff. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, how about this offense deciding to run?
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Off play action on 1st down. Makes a connection. And he's running in the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Herd! And the pummeling has started. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
22 Spider. 4-2.
A quick pass to the left.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Pennington. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Marshall! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Doug.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the...
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Handoff to the single running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. And we know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.